Lesson 106, number 26. It has y equals negative 7 plus 4 sine 3/8 x minus 2 pi over 3. I wrote my little maps above it: midline, amplitude, period, phase shift. So the period is found by taking 2 pi, which is the parent function's period, and dividing by whatever number appears right here in between the sine and the phase angle. So 2 pi divided by 3/8. So 2 pi divided by 3/8. So 2 pi divided by 3/8 is the same as 2 pi over 1 times 8 over 3. That turned out to be 16 pi over 3. So my period is 16 pi over 3. Okay, so now I go back and decide, well, where do I start? I always make this fake little axis over on the left-hand side. It's not an axis, it's just an aid in graphing here. I actually did put a little axis in here later on after I was all done. So I know my midline's negative 7, so I wrote a negative 7. Because the amplitude was 4, I went up by 4 and down by 4. So if you count up by 4 from negative 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, right? And go down 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and then what else did I do? I know that's going to give me my period. That's going to give me my phase angle, or it's going to give me where I start from. So before I drew any of this stuff in, I just drew this dotted line at 7, and then I just had to be brave and just draw a sinusoid looking wave. Just drew that. And then I decided on a spot. I could have picked here, or I could have picked here, or I could have, well, if I picked here, then I'd be still drawn off the edge of my paper. So I just picked a comfortable spot to start my, like this right here is one cycle of sine, right? So I just picked a nice spot that's right in the middle of my paper. And then I decided to start it right there, right? Because it had minus 2 pi over 3, so that means it got shifted to the right. So that means that the beginning of a cycle starts at 2 pi over 3. And the distance from the beginning of the cycle to the end, we know, is 2 pi over 3 divided by 3/8, which was 16 pi over 3. So 2 pi over 3 and then plus 16 pi over 3 turned out to be 18 pi over 3. Well, 18 pi over 3 is 6 pi, so that's where that came from. Okay, so I used my the period. I added the period to the beginning phase angle. And then that's enough. If you want to, do some math and split that in half and put another one there, that's okay. But I'm okay with just having the beginning and the end. And then I decided, well, where, if anywhere, shall I put a y-axis? See, I'm not going to put my x-axis because it would be way up there, and it's not even, it doesn't even really need to be part of the graph. But I think the y-axis would probably show up, I don't know, somewhere to the left of this point. So I just made one. It's probably not drawn to scale. And that's it.